throw on first down with Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. A gain of 5. Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
Well, the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside, make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route in a big way.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. The #1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
3 yards the gain there, second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
And the Browns first down.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 10 more there and another first down.
At the 7-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. Flushed out right. And it'll be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing the ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that,
pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Credit the sack to the always disruptive Olivier Vernon. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. A 4-yard pickup that gets him going forward, but still 15 yards left on 3rd down. Here's Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Fielded at about the 28. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
At the 45.
Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
First down, Brown.
Play fake. Mayfield. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 18 yards on that one, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. No score after 1 on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. For Nick Chubb. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 31 yards there and a first down. Mayfield looks to throw. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
3 yards.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Here's Mayfield. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. But now it's 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Now Mayfield. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Shaquem Griffin, he was relentless there as he hits home for the sack.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
At their own 16-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
They run it with Carson. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points?
It's 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target. But now it'll be 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. On the carry, it's Chubb. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Fourth down, Mayfield. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Heck of a 4th and short conversion. They end up getting north of 20 yards.
First down.
They go play action. Mayfield. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Quentin Dunbar right there on the coverage.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Third and short yardage, Mayfield. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
Complete to
Nick Chubb, as the first half is winding down. As his guy, oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Oh, we don't see too many scoreless halves in football, not in today's day and age, and we're not going to see one here. We finally have points on the board.
Yeah, and it didn't come easy, did it? Because neither of these offenses really gotten out of the starting blocks yet. But that is definitely an important score right there. And who knows? The way their defense is played, that touchdown might even hold up until the end.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Ronnie Harrison.
Prime time, baby.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defense...
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. It was way back then, could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the lady go miss? Ay, her she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm, she caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. First carry for Nick Chubb. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
On the tackle.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Chubb. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Mayfield to throw it. Flush to his right. He finds Beckham complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now a second down throw for Mayfield. That's out to Chubb, complete. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Makes it 3rd and
to throw, Mayfield. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
The Chiefs' 20-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield eluding the pressure right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at their own 26. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Flushed out right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this, it's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL, but I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover. It's an incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he'll get it down here to the 43. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Mayfield on 3rd and 2. Escaping the pressure right. And it's complete. Hooper. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. A 1st down throw for Mayfield. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Rashad Breeland there defensively and able to knock that one down to the ground. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
The 21-yard line.
They run. Chubb. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run with Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Flush to his right. Looking sideline, and that's caught by Watkins. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And not much running room. Down to the 32. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. From the 36, Mayfield.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
3rd down.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Well, a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Switch. Kill.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 47-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Mayfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And go. Oh, man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Touchdown.
Tyreek Hill, 45 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Ties the game at 7. Harrison Butker to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Landry. 10
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
At the 40-yard line.
Play fake. Mayfield. That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
That's good.
The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Mayfield now. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5.
1-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Just like that. 53 to Mike. 53. Check 53.
And again, it's Mayfield. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. He was looking for the Michigan Wolverine, Donovan Peoples-Jones. And it's 3rd down. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
All day, every day, any day. Let's go.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. In the final seconds of the first half, and the Browns have taken the lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess
Le'Veon Bell, kiss him goodbye. 20. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big run that time by Bell. 72 yards.
At the 4-yard line.
Well, that didn't take long. 1 play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Now Bell. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Kansas City.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs have tied it, and they can take the lead with the extra point. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up 1st and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they were able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown. We saw the payoff. But, of course, that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
Donovan Peoples-Jones on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Let's go, D.
1st down, Mayfield. Over the middle to Beckham. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And he's got the hook up here, complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Regular. Slant. Showing it.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They run again on 1st down, Chubb. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
53 at the mark. Check. Hurry. Check. Let's go. And we got Mike.
Mayfield escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They've been trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
He may try and run for this. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 14. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
10 at the 14-yard line.
53 at the mark. 53. Check 53.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
3rd quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10.
Who's that?
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
The ball carrier.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. That's out to the left and complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Mayfield looks to throw. And that is going to be incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. On 1st down, Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, and now it's 2nd down. A 3rd quarter now, a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Now, this is a nice little gift wrap situation as they take over first and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. This will be caught at about the 6. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Mayfield finding Odell Beckham with a touchdown pass. And once again, the Browns are back in front.
Point conversion.
Now Mayfield. He'll buy some time right. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
Forced out to his left. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
2nd and 7. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A gain of 6.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
He is going to find Hill here. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 5.
5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Here's Edwards-Helaire. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 22.
Down by Denzel Ward. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Chiefs.
Right back to Edwards-Helaire on first down. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Clyde Edwards.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
The 19-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Mahomes to throw. And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown.
Complete to number 14.
8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are once again going to retake the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Back to throw, Mahomes. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the fourth. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. They'll run with Hunt on second down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10.
Mike, 53, Mike. Touchdown, defense. Hey, I'm 133. 53 for Mike.
Now Mayfield. Flush to his right. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
First down.
Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. This is Hunt. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 12.
So here's the former Pro Bowler, Cody Parkey, in field goal formation. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So here's the former Pro Bowler, Cody Parkey, in field goal formation. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So it's not quite over yet, but you have to figure they pretty well got this one on ice now.
And Brandon, I'm trying to figure out how they remain so calm in these situations and then go out and execute, because I'm up here shaking like a leaf, and I wasn't the one who had to make that kick.
They look calm, but I bet if you had a heart rate monitor on it, it'd be up in the 300s right now.
Chiefs 20,